know I'm laughing. I'm laughing the whole fucking time too. Like, listen, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about act my age. Like I am. I'm just. This is how I always act. You know. I'm just laughing. Sorry you don't find things funny. What's up, people? We're back again, again, and we're here to discuss Sleep Tight, episode 517, all the way from Spain. Sleep Tight. Happy Sturd-O-Ween, people. Happy Sturd-O-Ween. And shout out to Uncle T. He's not here with us tonight. He had to take care of some business, but he'll be back. I'll be back. And Trevor, definitely, you'll enjoy this movie. Check it out.
This is the same director did the record and record too. I didn't know that.
Oh shit!
Huh.
I like this movie better. I know, and we'll get into it. I am gonna say this in the beginning. Those two are more horror focused. This was a way better movie though, because those two, I mean, they were better than the quarantine movies, but
yeah, I hear you. I wasn't a big fan of them either. Not even the quarantine movies. Not these ones. The records.
I don't remember the Wreck movies. I know we did the first one, and then quarantine. I believe I like the second one better in general. But
yeah,
not talking about that. Talking about Sleep Tight. That is what we did though. So.
So let's jump off the rip right here. I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
I see there's little elements of this is why it could be in the horror umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, if I had to make this umbrella, this would not make the cut. This is more of a drama, barely thriller.
I won't say barely. I'll say drama / thriller.
It's just because a lot of shit wasn't happening really.
Or you know what? Maybe drama. Maybe more so drama suspense, and then if you throw thriller in there, throw it in last.
There you go.
He did some crazy, which I would have saved that for later. But he did some crazy shit as stuff builds up.
Yeah,
as stuff builds up, which we'll dive into it. First. James, how's it going? How you doing? And what have you seen lately?
Oh, actually, let's see. What have I watched? I did watch a couple things. Let me get my handy dandy
notebook out.
Letterbox. All right. So I watched the movie Beazle. Came out this year.
You told me to check that out. I need to check that out.
I liked it. I'm not saying it's like the best movie ever, but it was good for what it is. Then I watched that House on Laura Ann Drive. That movie. I like haunted houses and shit, but the story, I wasn't a fan of it. But other than that, the movies for the pod as of right now.
Okay.
Except for non horror stuff, the Harry Potter stuff.
That's for our other show too.
That's the other show.
Yeah. But for me, I'll give you my past couple. Besides the pod movies, I watched a movie called Haunted Trail, which I did talk about on my TikTok, so you guys go check that out. I'll tell you this: it's a horror comedy. Wasn't a fan. I was not a fan of that one. And
so you're having a bad streak because you had another one you weren't a fan of.
And what, for a horror comedy? Yeah.
No, horror period. Was it a comedy? Maybe it was a comedy.
Raccoon.
Yeah, Raccoon.
Which talked about that on TikTok too.
Just from the fucking title, man.
I had to listen. First of all, it's when I first seen that movie was gonna be existing. I was like, I'm gonna watch that, and then I forgot about it. Yeah. I forgot about it, and shout out to my cousin Michael. He sent me the movie poster a couple days ago now, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta do this. I gotta watch this. I forgot it was coming out, and it was on.
There's also Meth Gator.
And it's also. I got to get my hands on that, or my eyes on it. And it's on Screenbox.
That's crazy. That's another. I'm not no hate because there is some good stuff on Screenbox, but if it's only on Screenbox, there's a high possibility leaning towards more as a trash movie.
There's some fun stuff on there, though.
No, I said there's some fun stuff, but if that okay, for example, if you had a lineup of our platforms, Shudder, Tubi, Screenbox is going to be on the bottom of the list.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Which is, what's funny is you would think Tubi would be because it's free, but it's
nope.
Tubi's
no. They got so many movies, and
Tubi's
it's
dope.
awesome. It's
Tubi's
awesome.
dope. I wish more platforms would actually take the Tubi route, throw the ads in there, whatever, make it free, and then if you want to get rid of the ads, then you pay or whatever. For other ads, I'm not talking Netflix and all that, but for newer platforms that come out, because it seems like a platform.
Well, it is because Tubi's not under that greed. Netflix and everything is so greedy. Yeah. They just want more money. But I mean, that's what a business does. That's what you want. But goddamn, how rich do you want to be? Got that shit, man. Fucking take a break.
Take a break.
But anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I've seen. That's the movies I watched.
What would you oh shit, let me tell you. Oh, another movie I watched. Excuse me. Hush. And Hush is back on streaming, people. It was on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
It was on Netflix a few years ago. It came out in like 2016. But it's a Mike Flanagan film. And what's really, really cool about it, I forgot to say this in my TikTok yesterday, or whenever I did it. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Not important. You guys go check that out. But is in the movie, the girl is she's deaf and she's mute. I did mention that part, but she's writing a book.
Oh yeah, I see that.
She wrote. The book that she wrote is called Midnight Mass. Midnight Mass.
Crazy.
Now, a series on Netflix. So I'm like, that is so dope. Which makes me want that Mike Flanagan series. There's a few shows in there I have not watched. I think there's at least one or two, and there's some that me and the wife are gonna watch. I'm gonna be going through those.
There's Haunted on Hill House.
Through those. Yeah, that we watched that one. I've seen that one because I've seen that one alone. I've seen that one with her.
What's the Sutton Manor?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of it. I know I watched that at least once, maybe twice. I remember we're going through it. Midnight Mass I didn't see. Midnight
Mass is good.
Is that what's the one that we're watching now? We're watching something else where kids are like going in a room and telling stories. Is that Midnight Mass?
No.
I don't remember, man. Anyway, not important. But yeah, Hush is back and it's on Shudder.
Nice.
And that movie is so good. Like I forgot how good it was.
He does good stuff, man.
He really does. And what was funny about it though, right? It's for that movie. For that movie, the day of that movie, I'm sitting here, I'm scrolling through. I actually went to Shudder and I'm scrolling through Shudder, and it was like one of like Shudder will have the movies highlighting on top. That highlighted on top, I was like, that's today's movie. It has to be today's movie.
Sure,
yeah. Damn. All right. Now we can dive into Sleep Tight. And again, it is from Spain.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Barcelona. I believe it was Barcelona to be exact.
Yeah, I think so.
So, James.
Yes.
My good sir. What do you rate this movie? Before we dive into it, we already said how
it would be higher if I felt more horror coming out of it, but it was still a good movie. I'm going to give it a 6.
It's funny you say that because I'm right there with you, and for the same exact reason. Like it was a really good movie, honestly. I'll give it a 7. It would be higher if it had more of a horror feel to it. There were scary situations, yes, of course, but it still felt more like what we were saying earlier, drama / suspense, and then maybe thriller last. And you could kind of throw horror into it if you want to, I guess. But I just didn't really see it. I think if he tormented people more.
It's not even the torment. If he actually started like making them commit suicide, kill them.
Something, making them disappear or something.
Yeah.
And he wasn't doing that.
So basically he's a doorman that's obsessed of making people's lives miserable. Yes. For example, he's so nice. He's nice to everybody. The perfect example is the old lady. he's so nice to the old lady, but then right at the end, he says some fucked up remark that gets into her
Oh,
head. Like he'll like, oh, yeah, you're lucky you're single. Blah blah, being alone, sitting there watching TV, but just with your dogs until they died. Then he just starts making her feel depressed. He just beats her down.
yeah,
But
like
it
that's
but at the same time, he's talking to her like he's being nice and having a conversation with her.
mm-hmm.
It's really weird. This dude is like he gets in people's heads. He's like a fucking mind fuck.
Definitely that psychological shit. He's good at it.
And the one main girl that he keeps torturing more, because she keeps coming down. He asks every day, "Oh, how are you doing?" She's always happy. "Oh, I'm doing good." Big smile,
Yeah,
dancing. He
yo,
hated
that
it.
was
It
his
drove him nuts. He
biggest.
made her his goal.
That was his biggest challenge throughout this movie,
Yep.
which I'm just like,
So he
you know
went
how
extreme.
you know how miserable you have to be to try to ruin literally everyone's day?
Yep.
That's crazy. I'm just like, what the fuck, man?
And they made it seem like they didn't even tell you why he was so miserable. Yes, his job was boring, and his mom was in a hospital. He'll go to his mom. His mom can't talk. He tells her everything, and the mother's like, "Oh, like my kid's a psycho." Like that, in
Mhm.
that her eyes, like get him away from me. He's dangerous. He
Yeah,
goes there
yeah,
every day and talks to fucking. Then he comes to work late on purpose just to piss off the owner to get in his head.
yep. And
Oh my god!
what's what's going back to his mom, what's crazy about it is it's like it's almost like that's his way of confessing and making himself, like, feel okay because it's like, "I got it off my chest, I at least said it to
Yep.
somebody, now I can go back and do more," or whatever. That's what I could be, wrong, but that's kinda my feel for it because she can't talk back, she can't
Does
say
feel like that.
anything.
Yeah. He's just it's like confessional to a church.
I'm assuming she can't write, so she can't, like, sit up and, like, write down, "Hey, my son
Nope.
was here, and this is what he said." She
Um,
probably can't communicate, so he just goes in there, "Hey, can I see my mom? I just wanna sit with my mom." And it's crazy how it is, like, how twisted he is, and how he does it so easy, like, with a smile on his face, and then the little girl that was manipulating him for a little
oh, never
throughout.
mind. It can't. I asked you earlier about that little girl. I said, "Is that the girl from Abigail?" It can't be. This movie came out like 2011.
Yeah, yeah.
So no, it looked like her though. I was like, "Is that fucking Abigail?" I was
Yeah.
like, "Damn." But I liked her. She was a bitch
Yeah, she
because
was,
she knew what he was doing,
'cause he
and
kept sneaking.
she instead of ratting him out, she was like, "Pay me." She was
Yep,
like I got control over you. Well, she did for a little while until everything fell apart. Then he was like, "Okay, fuck this bitch."
yep, yep.
Yo, I
He
really thought I thought when that fucking thing hit the car, I thought he really threw her off.
I knew he didn't because he put the fear in her, and boom, that's his way of ruining her fun, ruining her day. Because what's killing
You
her
wanna
gonna do,
know?
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you wanna know what it is yeah, 'cause that got to her because he was like, "That could be you." But the thing is, I know what happened because when he was leaning her over, then he let her go and he was talking, he was like, "So you know what I'm capable of." But then I turned my head, then I heard bam. I looked, I was like, "Oh."
Okay, okay.
Then the car alarm went off. I was like, "Did he drop that bitch?"
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see that though. But he's like he was telling her, he was like, "I know what school." He's like, "I know where you live. I know where your grandparents live. I know where your friends.
Your
I know who
school,
your
your
friends are.
friends.
I know what school. I know your Twitter. I know what school you go to. I know your friends." They named like 2 people. I'm like, "Damn, this guy is crazy. He's psychotic.
Yeah, he is.
This is a child at the end of the day."
Yep.
And oh
He
man,
thought she thought he killed her family. She yelled to her family. He was like, "Don't worry, they're just sleeping." Because he chloroforms every fucking people.
he does. He breaks in their house and chloroforms them, and then does whatever the hell he wants in their house.
Yep.
And this guy is a
Yeah.
yo, he's a sick individual.
Yeah. Like he
He's
said, you gotta be you gotta be hate your life so much to make torture other people like this.
like that, yeah, you have to be super unhappy, super miserable. Obviously, there's something going on that you need therapy is a
Yeah.
huge thing. You need therapy.
He gets
Bad
pleasure
at
off fucking torturing people, like doing that shit. It's
mental.
weird.
And it's more of like for the most part,
It's
besides
mental.
with
Yeah.
what was her name? Carla?
Yeah. Yeah, Carla. Yeah, Carla.
I could be wrong.
I
Anyway,
think it is Carla
um
or Sierra.
you don't remember either.
I
It's
don't
cool.
either. Let's go with Carla.
It's what was I saying?
Clara.
Claire. Yeah. That's what it was. I think I said Carla.
We just had to mix them. I just
Yeah.
had to take the L out of the other one, and
Move
I
it
got
back
it.
a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I got it. I got it.
We got it. Got it.
All right, Clara. Yeah. So yeah.
But no, what I was gonna say is like it seemed like for the most part, most of it was mental mind games until it
Yep.
came to her. All the way
Yep.
up to that point, which again I want
Because
to say at least
she was
half of the movie was
frustrating him.
like, yeah, because she was always so happy and positive.
At first, I thought he had a thing for her in the beginning. That's why he's doing it. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no, it's not. I'm like, it's because this is his ultimate challenge. He cannot break her.
Yeah. Which you would think that, I mean, obviously that would make more sense, and it would honestly, actually, in a sense, it would make it less creepy. Think about it. Like, in a weird way. If you're doing all that just to torment somebody versus like a crush or like a sexual interest, doing what he was doing, just like, I just want to fuck you up. Like, I want to torment you. I want to
Yeah.
do little things to just break you.
Let's talk about the little things, actually.
Yes.
All right. So, first of all, he sneaks in her apartment every night before she gets home from wherever she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
He's under the bed for hours until she gets home, lays down in bed to go to sleep. He sits there until she sleeps. He has a little mirror that's hooked underneath her mattress that he looks at her face. She's sleeping. He crawls out slowly, puts chloroform over her face so it completely knocks her out.
Yep.
Then he goes around and he's putting like it looked like cum in her shampoo and all that shit.
I don't know what he was putting in
I
there. I
don't
don't
know what
think.
it is, but it was something to do. It was irritating her skin to get a
Yeah.
rash. So he was like, "Oh, that's going to get her. She's going to be miserable, itching." She still comes out. She's still a happy, loves life
Yep.
woman. And
Yep.
he
Yep.
was like,
Super positive with that.
"What the fuck?" So then
The bug
the
eggs
bug eggs. He put bugs in her apartment because she
all
has a
around the
fear of
place.
bugs. Because he knows that when he's going through the cabinets and he seen the bug spray. He goes, "Oh, you're afraid of bugs, huh?" So
Mm-hmm.
he got an idea. I'm going to put a
Boom.
whole bunch of bugs in your fucking apartment. And he thinks she's going to come down and go, "Oh my god, miserable! There's bugs in my apartment."
Well,
Nope,
she was like upset and scared, but she wasn't like
it
she
didn't
was
crush her.
scared, but not like upset and yeah,
Yeah,
because he was like, "I'll take care of it," and he did. He bombed the house.
yep. Fucking
Cause
what
she,
else?
cause she went away for the weekend with her boyfriend, and he didn't know she had a boyfriend.
Yep. So that
Cause
pissed him
remember,
off.
yep. Cause when he knew, cause the day she was coming back, he did the same shit under the bed, and she goes to bed, and she's like bouncing on the bed because she's all excited and she's talking, and he hears a guy's voice. He gets all confused, and this dude comes in the room, kicks his boots off, and you already know what happens when they get on
Oh
that
yeah,
bed. And he sneaks out the room when they're going at it. He sneaks out of the
yeah.
room when they're going at it. How? I don't fucking know.
I don't either. He used the mirror so they're facing away from him. Then he slides. For one, I would have heard him. He's not that quiet, man. He's a
No.
big dude. He's
That's
a
what I'm
tall
saying.
dude. I don't know. It's so weird. But yeah, he almost gets caught. So he gets caught at the door the next day because he sleeps in her tub. And she comes and turns the shower on. For one,
Mhm.
not just questioning why are you in my apartment? And he comes up, he goes, "Oh, I didn't know she was home. I used the key. I don't want to get in trouble. I left I had a set of keys for somebody. I left in my
Good
bag. It's
neighbor.
here. So I
Yeah,
came in
but
to get it." But the question is, why didn't no one go, "Dude, why are you soaking wet and dripping water from my bathroom all the way to this door?"
well, the dude did say, "Why are you wet?" He didn't say anything about dripping the water from the bathroom to that door, though. He just said, "Why are you wet?" And then he said, "Oh, because a pipe burst."
See,
But that's one thing that did stick out to me, and I'm just like, how did he go from
yeah,
there to
no,
there
I'll be questioning the shower.
and
I was
nothing's
like,
wet?
yeah.
And
And I think he was holding his shoes in his hand.
he might have been.
I think. I could be
If he
wrong.
was, that could Yeah, but still, you were in the shower. Your whole body got wet.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I was like, come on. I would have fucking.
Yo, you had that. You had when he was going back and forth when they're in the bathroom. When he's running back and forth, because he gets caught when he runs up to the door. But when they're going back and forth, when he's going back and forth, or when he goes to the room, because remember, see, so the couple the next day they leave the bedroom. No. She's still in bed actually, because he's like, "I'll get you something to drink. I'll get you some juice or whatever." There's nothing in the fridge really, so they're gonna go out for breakfast, and then they end up in the bathroom.
Yeah.
This is at. Wait a minute. No, this is when does he come back? Now I'm confused.
No, they never left.
There's so much shit that goes on before he gets
No,
caught.
he never left because before he left,
That's
the girl
right,
came back out, jumped on him because she wanted morning sex.
That's right. And the boyfriend, that's right. The boyfriend, when he goes to the kitchen, the dude's like hiding around the corner in the kitchen. He's hiding all over the place.
Oh, we missed a big part before this though. So while after they had sex and everything, where he's stuck under the bed,
Mm-hmm.
and later on, didn't he crawl into bed naked and sleep between them?
That was later in the movie.
Oh yeah, that was later in the movie. You're right. Never mind. That's a different scene.
But
What?
Yo, that chloroform got on his face. That's what dripped on his face.
Yeah.
When he was under the bed, because he's trying to get out of there. Remember, because he's trying to go, and it kind of shows like his vision, his walking is all woozy.
Yeah.
Maybe the crazy thing and the dumb / brave / stupid / wild / I don't fucking understand thing he did was slept in their shower.
Yeah, I know. I would have went right back under the bed again.
But the thing the thing with under the bed too, which I'll talk about. Actually, I'll talk about it now. Like when he's going back and forth in the room to grab the sports bag, the stuff out the sports bag, like the diary and stuff. Under the bed, it's like clean. It's like a clean ass wood floor. I'm like, how the fuck didn't you see? I know you're coming in there at night, but still.
I know. You'll see something under your bed, man. It wasn't like low to the ground.
But besides that, you can say the sheets were down or whatever. I don't know. Besides that, though, yeah, like when he's going back and forth. Well, the first time when he goes to go to the room because they're kissing or whatever, he gets the wallet. I'm like, how don't they, or the notebook and the chloroform or whatever, how don't they notice that?
Yeah.
And just little shit he was doing. And again, he was in the freaking shower. They didn't catch him. Him going in the shower is risky because it's like you don't know when somebody's gonna have to go in there to use the bathroom, use the shower.
Yeah.
And I would notice somebody in my bathroom.
Yeah.
I would notice somebody in my house, but
and who turns the shower on just putting their hand in there without opening the curtain first?
I mean, I can see that though, because we do like if our shower, we'll turn it on just to check put your hand in and check the water, but she turns the shower on originally, right?
Yeah.
And then turns it off. Never gets
she just puts her arm in. That's why she don't see him. She's just turning the knob and she's talking to the dude at the same time.
Yeah, I'm assuming to let it heat up. And then what did they do that they did not get in the shower? Something happened. I forgot what. They went back to the room.
Yeah, they're. Oh, the dude found his suitcase.
Is that what it was?
I think so.
She found the other guy's sports bag, right?
Yeah.
That's what okay, that's what I was thinking too, because he mentions it, and she's
confused. That's how he knew they found it, because that's why he went back for the diary.
That's right, because he mentions the diary, because she turns the water, so she turns the water off. She goes in there like, oh, I don't know, blah 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 blah, and they're talking about it. That's right.
Yeah,
that is right. And then not too long after that's when he gets caught from the whole.
Yep.
Because then he goes to the kitchen. Is that when he goes to the kitchen and gets her juice or whatever? Then and then.
Yeah, then that's
because then the guy goes into the room and he grabs the diary and he grabs a couple other things. Then he leaves, and then when he's leaving is when he gets caught. So
caught. Yeah,
that's the part we got mixed up. Okay.
Yep.
Which is a ballsy, crazy.
Yep.
It's just a wild move. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Then what else? So
we can keep going on. I'm just gonna spin the wheel.
So even the boyfriend's there now. He still goes the next night. Goes there. Mm-hmm. He goes, I don't care who's there. He's not. He's like, whatever. Chloroforms them both.
And okay, so we're gonna do both the Satan Slaves movies next week then.
So we just found out, by the way, there's another part that he's been doing to her. He's been raping her or putting something in her, putting his sperm in her. He got her pregnant.
Yep. And you find out it's not the boyfriend too.
So the boyfriend breaks up with her. That's what his goal was, because of the timing. I was away for 6 weeks. You're 4 weeks pregnant.
Yep. And
so
the crazy part is, I can stop sharing because I was going to do Satan's slaves. Is that when he was like, because he heard them arguing, he heard the whole conversation about, you know, when the boyfriend was like, I was away for 6 weeks and you're 4 weeks pregnant.
Yep.
And the dude was like, I was with her, what do you say? Something about 5 weeks ago or some shit like that. Some slick shit like that. When he came back in the house and the boyfriend confronted them and they were, you know, fighting and all that or getting ready to. He kills the boyfriend. So that's like the one kill he does do. And
like basically it was forced on him. He had no choice. By the way, the boyfriend acted all tough. Then he turned into a bitch. Like, what the fuck happened there?
Well, I mean, he didn't really turn into a bitch. He got stabbed in the neck.
Well, for one, why didn't you why would you confront him like that? For one, you seen that shit. You know what he was doing. You call the police right away. You're messing with a psycho.
Yeah. At the very least, I'm gonna put it to you like this though. I'm gonna have a bat or something in my hand as soon as he comes in that door.
Oh yeah. No, he invites him in. Then he just comes. He goes, "Oh, what's this?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What the fuck, you dumbass!
I mean,
why didn't you just punch him in the face as soon as he walked in, when you opened the door?"
It was lucky that it was lucky that the glass broke when he slammed his head on the bed.
Yeah.
Because I was like, he's gonna do something with it. He's gonna do something with it. I'm like, how are you doing this and you don't notice this guy's thing? Like, another thing too is like if you're restraining somebody like that or doing whatever you're just trying to do to him, why aren't you holding his arms back at the very least? Why aren't you throwing punches or nothing? You're just holding his head down, talking shit.
Made no sense. I know.
That was a rookie move. But I mean, they had to do it so he could, you know, do what the guy did to him.
So he killed him, put him in the tub, turned the water on, and puts the glass in his hand so it looks like he committed suicide. He went back and fixed up everything they knocked over, cleaned up the apartment. But the thing is, he had gloves on. That's why he got away with it. He put the glass in. He had
gloves on. Remember though, because they said his fingerprints were all over.
No, that was from all the other times.
Oh, that's right. No. That's what he did explain that though. He said that she had the bugs in the house and he fumigated.
Yeah, because he's there every night. His fingerprints are all over that fucking house.
Because like it was in weird places.
Yep. But no, that time he had those fucking lunch server plastic gloves.
He did have gloves on. No, he only had the rubber ones on when he stabbed the guy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're rubber, but they're like see-through. They look like a lunch lady's.
Oh yeah.
Looking gloves.
Oh man.
But so yeah, so he kills him like a suicide, lets it fucking flood. Then he goes, disappears, and cops are questioning. He got fired, by the way. The owner got finally sick of his ass for being late and everything. They're like, "Yo, you're out of here." So it amped up. Now he's like, "Oh, now I got to rush."
Well, no. At first, but like once that happens and stuff, and he's getting ready to leave, and he's thinking about going, he goes on top of the building because remember he's about to jump off. Then he sees Carla and her boyfriend coming in.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, fuck this.
He came back. Yeah, he was going to end himself. That's right. Because he was like, I can't torture no one no more because I can't work, and I can't beat her because I'm fired.
This is where shit amps up, and then, of course we jumped around because
So they come back. That's when the boyfriend and shit happened afterwards.
Yeah, so they come back, and of course
they're supposed to be.
No, actually, they're fighting. They're arguing
because they were at the doctor, found out she's 4 weeks pregnant.
Yep. Because they're supposed to be going away for a little bit too, weren't they? Yeah, they're supposed to be going away. Little vacation because they're going away. They came back. Arguing about that.
Basically, he's saying you're cheating on me.
Yeah. They go to bed, and this motherfucker crawls from under the bed, and
there you go. To be continued.
He chloroforms them both, gets naked, and gets in the bed with them.
Right between them.
Right in between.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah. That is nuts.
It was
That
like
is nuts.
it was some crazy stuff in this.
Oh,
You're
this
like,
movie was
God damn.
it was crazy, and I mean, I guess with all that being said, that is a fucking scary ass situation. I can see how it's horror, but it's still, I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's different. It's like it's weird. I don't know. I just had it like the feeling I was it was like a total different. It's like I was watching a crime movie. You know, type
Yeah.
of situation. I don't know, but it was still good. Don't get me wrong,
Oh
it
yeah.
was good.
Hell yeah. It was a really good movie. It was a really good movie.
So what else?
I
All
I
right,
just
so boyfriend died. She moves out. Her aunt or somebody comes and gets her,
yeah.
but
And
then he leaves.
yep.
He finds
And
an
then
apartment. Then he does some wild shit
he sends her a letter, right?
with the diary.
With the diary telling her everything about
Everything.
in the letter he basically tells her what he did as far as who's
And the
how's
baby,
that.
and I hope you see me every time you look at your son.
Yep.
Because now she knows that she got raped and it's his baby. So
Yep.
he won. He broke her.
Yep.
Here's one thing. I thought when she picked up the baby, looking at it and crying, I thought she was gonna fucking kill it.
Really?
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't think so because
I thought she was gonna throw it off the porch, and I thought it was gonna go black. The screen was gonna go black.
that would have made it nuts.
Yeah.
That would have made it nuts.
I'm glad they didn't, but I really
Same.
thought that was gonna happen.
Wow.
I was like,
Not
damn.
that didn't even cross my
Because that would have been the ultimate break. Where she goes, I cannot see him every day, and that no, and fucking
yeah.
just I don't know. But no, yeah, but she broke down. She seen what he did every day. She can't believe it. Now she has his baby. By the way, he's free. He got away with it.
He did.
There could be a part two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
I
can make a
mean,
part two where he comes back and
he
stalks
can't
him or something.
I was gonna say he can't really do it again though, because you have all that evidence of him admitting it, so it'd be just like
No, it'll be a different type of movie. He'll come and stalk her because she has his son,
that's true. That's true, but
making her life a miserable hell every day
it
situation.
see, this movie was good, but it's not good enough to go back to.
No.
And I know you're more of a one-time watch for most movies, but I know there's some you go back to, some that you really enjoy. This is like I said, I gave it a 7. It's a really good movie, but for me, it's a one-time watch
Yeah.
because there's nothing that really draws you back to it.
No.
As good as it,
It
you know what I mean?
don't stand out that much.
No, no, it doesn't. It really doesn't. And again, it's I'll give it borderline horror. I'll give you borderline horror.
I hope Trevor watched this because I think he said he didn't see this either, right?
No, this is the first time watch for him. So Trevor, we hope you watched it. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this because I
Me
know it's
too. I'm really curious of like a quick
rundown of what
well,
he feels of this
yeah,
film.
well, run down what he thinks about the movie. Yeah.
Because he's gonna have some shit. He's gonna tell us in Spanish. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna
You
name
can't,
every director
yeah,
touched the movie and writers.
which is just
It's so awesome. I know. The thing is, we could look up, do this research, but I'm lazy.
it's not even that. I just can't pronounce the names correctly.
That too.
We've been doing foreign movies for the since the
That too.
summer, so it's like, hey, we're gonna carry this on until through December.
Well,
We got
maybe
some,
this director, Marta Atera,
maybe
maybe
Marta Itura,
something like that. Yeah, sounds
Ma-
right to me.
Marta Itura. We'll
Marta.
ask Trevor when he gets here Tuesday. We'll ask Trevor on Tuesday, but we're gonna make this
Yell
one
to your
short.
wife. What does that say?
I could. We're gonna make
Uh,
this one short and sweet though tonight,
yeah,
people. But
good movie. I do. If you got, if you like a fucking like a mind torture type movie,
yeah, a psychological
suspense
thriller.
movie,
Psychological.
I recommend this movie.
Yeah,
I
I
say
definitely
watch.
recommend this movie. I definitely recommend this movie. I definitely think you should check it out. It's like I said earlier, it's a one time. It's a definite one time watch. And for some, it may be more. For me, it's just a one time watch. It doesn't mean for you it's going to be a one time watch. And if you've seen it, let us know in the comments. And if you see it in the future, let us know in the comments. All that fun stuff. But Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern time, Popcorn and Pints, Harry Potter 1 and 2. So go check us out on Popcorn and Pints. Right over on YouTube, Popcorn and Pints. And every Tuesday and Thursday during Sturd-O-Ween, which ends on October 31st, Halloween, Sturd-O-Ween ends. Tuesday, Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern time, doing movies. And next week, we're doing Satan's Slaves and Satan's Slaves Communion. Gonna be fun. Cannot wait for those. I've never seen those before. I'm excited to see those and shit. Let's see what else we get into.
I don't think I've seen them either.
Let's see what else we get into. But I've also been doing. I brought my Sturd-O-Ween on TikTok back, doing one movie, 61 Days of Sturd-O-Ween. Yeah, it's over on TikTok, and I've been doing that. So go check me out over there. And I'm gonna try. Listen, no, fuck that. I'm gonna continue to do it. You know, when Sturd-O-Ween's over with, continue to keep doing them, the daily things. I'm having a fucking blast with it. So hopefully you guys can go over there and check me out over there as well. And I may be doing a live on TikTok Friday night. Not sure 100% yet, but yeah. I may have a snob with me. He'll be on the scene. You get it? Check us out over there as well. It's the Scene Snobs. Go check out the Scene Snobs. I got some awesome content. Check out Horror Research 30. Check out Popcorn and Pints. And with that said, I'll see you in your nightmare.